Hello, my name is Adriana Gonzalez, and for my last lab demo, I will be doing Packet Tracer 12.6.6 Configure IPv6 Addressing. So, first, this is broken up into 4 steps, so I will configure IPv6 addressing on the router, the servers, and the clients, and then I'll test and verify network connectivity. In part 1, in the first step, we're going to go to R1. And we're going to be in the CLI. We're going to enter. So in step 1, we will enable the router to forward IPv6 packets. So enter privileged exec mode, enter the IPv6 unicast routing global configuration command. Enable. Configure terminal, and then I'll hit enter, and then we will enter global configuration command, so IPv6 unicast routing, and hit enter. So now when we exit out of this, you can see in our topology that this network here connects here. It says it, okay. And this network connects here and this one here. So now for step 2, we will configure the IPv6 addressing on gigabit Ethernet 00. We'll enter the commands necessary to move to interface configuration mode for gigabit Ethernet 00, and then we will configure the IPv6 address as well as the link local and activate the interface altogether. So going back to R1, we will hit interface gigabit Ethernet 00. After that, we will put in the IPv6 address, which we can see up here is DB8 right here. .64, and then we'll hit enter, and we'll put in the IPv6 address FE801 and hit enter. It was an incomplete command because I didn't put link local at the end of it, so let's go ahead and put it back. FE8 link local. In doing that, we're going to activate the interface with no shutdown command, and you can see that change the state to up and change the state to up. If we exit the CLI, you can see the connection between R1 to S1 is now set up. Moving on to step 3, we'll configure IPv6 addressing on gigabit Ethernet 01. So going back to R1, we'll hit enter. We don't need to configure the terminal again because we're already in, so we will hit interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and hit enter. Put in the IPv6 address, which is up on this table. Here, same one as before. Let's see if we can copy paste. No, we can't. So we'll go ahead and put in 2001 VA 812/64 and double check that that's correct. Enter, and then we'll put in the IPv6 address FE081 link local and hit enter, and then activate it with no shutdown. And we can see, where are we? Step 3. We can see that it changed the state to up and changed state to up here as well. So moving on to step 4, we will configure IPv6 addressing on serial 000. So we will exit this, and because it's specified specifically, and we will interface serial 000. Now we'll put in the IPv6 address, go back up to our chart, and here you can see it is right here. So we will put IPv6 address, let me double check that that's correct. Enter. After that, we'll put in our IPv6 address for FE801 as stated here. Link local. Enter. Activate it with no shutdown, and you can see it changed the state to up. Now we will verify IPv6 addressing on R1. So we're in R1 and we've exited configuration mode with the fast command Z. We will now verify the addressing using show IPv6 interface brief. So here we can check with our table. 00 right here, correct. 01 correct. Unassigned correct, and 0 correct. If we wanted to further check the prefixes, we could run show running config, and we can see specifically each prefix. So you can see here for 0064 that is correct, 64 that is correct for 01, and for 00 we're at 264, so that is correct.